Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. For today's video, I have one of my favorite videos to film, and this is a blind buy haul because I am no longer on a no buy, even though you guys didn't really get to feel the no buy because I had so much backed up things to haul. But I did go ahead and order some celebrity fragrances. So this is going to be another celebrity blind buy haul. I did get a few that were recommended to me. I also did get a few because I watched Cassandra's video and she hauled a few celebrity fragrances and they all sounded really nice. So we're going to be talking about a few fragrances today. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Amy. I do videos on fragrance, beauty, self-care, body care, all of that type of content. If you enjoy that, please consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell so that you are notified whenever I upload a new video, which is usually Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. How are you guys doing? Thank you so much for being here with me today, and I appreciate all of the love and support that I get from all of you guys. I am also a mom of 3 girls, and I have a separate channel on lifestyle types of vlogs. I do cooking, home decor, clean with me's. If you're interested in that type of content, I will put the channel information in the description box. With that said, let's go ahead and let's get started with today's haul. I'm sorry if you guys hear a little bit of background noise. I do have my daughters having a snack right in front of me, but let's go ahead and let's get started with the first fragrance, which is Sofia by Sofia Vergara. This is one of the fragrances that I've gotten a lot of recommendations on ever since I did start showing celebrity fragrances. A lot of people started telling me to look into her fragrances because they were really good. And I don't know why it took me so long to check them out. Like, I didn't really want them. Here is the bottle for this one. I think that the bottle is really nice. It feels very nicely made. The main accords for this one are fruity, woody, sweet, powdery, vanilla, aromatic, floral, soft, spicy, rose, and violet. The top notes are blackberry, plum, and currant buds. Middle notes are orchid, rose, and violet. And the base notes are woody notes, vanilla, and sandalwood. This one gets compared a lot to a Chanel Coco Mademoiselle perfume, which I do not own, and also Lancome La Vie Belle perfume. I have smelled it a few times already. I do like this fragrance. This fragrance is so good. This fragrance to me is a little bit unisex. It has like a unisex vibe to it, almost like a cologne type of feel, but still feminine. And I don't know if you guys remember when I reviewed Ellis Brooklyn perfumes and I was raving about Myth. I feel like this has a similarity to Myth. They're not the same, but there's something in here that reminds me of the same vibes that Myth gives me, like that clean, shampoo-y type of feeling. But then I smell some florals coming through. So it reminds me of the Myth perfume, but then again, it doesn't. I don't know how to describe that, but this one is really nice. It's a classy fragrance. You can wear this on a date. You can wear it every day. You can wear it in the evening. I feel like it's just very feminine, very sexy. It does have a little bit of that unisex vibe to it, in my opinion. But as it starts to dry down, it does turn more feminine. And it's just sexy. I think it's a very sexy fragrance. Remember that this is just a haul right now. I haven't worn them myself. I really don't want to give the impression to someone where they feel influenced to buy a fragrance and I haven't even fully tested it out. So I like to remind you guys that this is a haul. I'm just giving you my first impressions on the fragrances, but I always update you guys later down the road on all the fragrances that I do get. But yeah, I feel like this one is a really nice one. Sexy, sophisticated. It doesn't smell like a celebrity fragrance to me at all, and it's very impressive. I was impressed by this one, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna follow it up by the next fragrance. It's also by Sofia Vergara, and this one is Love. And this one is really nice too. Here is the bottle for Love. I absolutely love this bottle. I think it's so sexy. The color of it is just so nice. And the main accords for this one are sweet, floral, vanilla, coffee, fruity, powdery, warm, spicy, citrus, tropical, and lactonic. Top notes are passion fruit, orange blossom, mandarin orange, and green apple. Middle notes are Colombian coffee, orchid, coffee blossom, orris, and magnolia, praline, vanilla, amberwood, and ambrette. This one gets compared a lot to Black Opium from YSL. You guys know that I love that fragrance. And yes, it does have that vibe. When this one opens up, yes, I automatically think of YSL Black Opium. So if you like Black Opium and you want to save yourself some money and you want to have a big bottle that gives pretty much the same vibes as Black Opium, except this coffee to me, it is so good. I love anything with a good coffee note in it. It's sexy. It's like creamy. It's creamier than the first one for sure. The first one is more airy, more fresh kind of smelling, and then this one is more creamy, more intense, more deep. So sexy. I love this fragrance, and I know for sure this one is going to be one that I will be wearing and loving because it reminds me so much of YSL Black Opium. It just has a little bit of differences. It's not an exact dupe, but definitely falls under that category of fragrances. Next, we're going to move on to one that I got just because of Ksenia. I am telling you guys, you need to watch her. She hauled a few that will be appearing in this haul, but 2 of them I also had recommended by subscribers. But 2 of them were because of her and also because of Curly Scents. So I did see these on that video as well. So the next fragrance is Riri by Rihanna. So Ksenia was saying that this one smells like pink chiffon, I believe it was, from Bath and Body Works. Here is the bottle. I actually prefer this bottle over the other Rihanna fragrances. This one's a little bit easier to, you know, to spray on yourself. The main accords for this fragrance are fruity, vanilla, sweet, tropical, white floral, rum, woody, fresh, powdery, and citrus. The top notes are passion fruit, rum, mandarin orange, and cassis. Middle notes are honeysuckle, pink freesia, and orange blossom, and jasmine. And the base notes are vanilla, siam, benzoin, musk, and sandalwood. This one I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to spray it on my arm. This one smells so good. This one smells girly but sexy at the same time. I get the passion fruit very strong in this one, and I usually do not like passion fruit in my fragrances, but in this one it is so good. It's like fruity, sweet, but creamy at the same time. The freesia in here does not bother me. Sometimes freesia could be a little bit too heady for me and it just gives me a headache. Here, all of the florals and everything just work together. The mandarin orange is very prominent as well. Perfect for every day, but also nice if you want to go on like a fun date. I think that this one would work really well for that, and I think that this one would be popular with men as well because it's just a sweet, innocent but flirty at the same time. So I think this one is really nice, and I think that I prefer this one over the other Rihanna fragrances. This one is just nicer to me. And I did go ahead and order the pink chiffon body lotion and the mist to layer with this because she said that it will go perfect with it, so I cannot wait to get that in the mail. I also saw this one in Curly Scent's video. It was one where she had 2 guests, 2 men rating the perfumes with her, and they went crazy over this one, so I was very curious. And this is Mariah Carey M. Now let me be completely honest about this bottle. I think this is the ugliest bottle that I own in my collection. I don't like it at all, and I hope that the fragrance is worth it. I did smell these fragrances really quickly when I first got them, but I do not even remember how they smell. But here is the bottle for this one. It is just so out there, and it just looks like a toy to me. It looks plasticky. This is not something that I want to display in my perfume collection, but they went crazy over the smell. So the main accords for this one are amber, white floral, sweet, smoky, balsamic, powdery, warm, spicy, patchouli, marine, and woody. The top notes are marshmallow and seawater. Middle notes are tiare flower and gardenia, and the base notes are incense, amber, and patchouli. Let's see. This is nice. It opens up spicy. It's like an ambery type of fragrance. I get the patchouli, the incense, but the marshmallow makes it creamy as well. It's getting better and better as it dries. This is sweet, the type of scent that I like those Girl of Now, all of those Dior Poison Girl, those types of like sweet fragrances. Oh yes, this is gonna be, oh my god, this is so nice. I'm probably going to store it without this giant butterfly. I'm so sorry if you can hear my daughter in the back. I'm trying to get through this video. My sister-in-law is coming to visit next week, so I'm trying to pre-film as much as I can so that I don't have to be filming while she's visiting. Yeah, I really need to get this video done today, but guys, this is so good. I don't know how this combination of seawater, marshmallow, these notes are so strange, but it gives me like gourmand, sweet, nice, almost smoky, spicy type of fragrance. Oh, it is so good. I can see why people like this one. Again, I have to try it on myself and wear it. I have had times where I truly love a fragrance in my first impression in the haul, and then I end up not keeping it because either it gives me a headache or I just don't have a good experience with it. But from what I'm smelling right now, it's a really nice fragrance, and it doesn't smell like a celebrity fragrance. All of these fragrances so far are really, really nice. Probably the most generic would probably be the Riri one, but it's just a nice scent to have because it's just sweet and nice. You can't go wrong with that one. All right, next is going to be something that one of you guys suggested to me. I didn't know about it. I looked into it, and I'm going to put your comment here on the screen. William Westwood, he commented, I don't know if you have already, but Naomi Campbell has her own fragrance line. I've seen them on FragranceNet and others. I'd love to see you try them out. So I went on Fragrantica, and I noticed that she has a ton of fragrances out. So I just wanted to pick one up just to give my thoughts on it. And I did want a few more fragrances with guava in them. So I kind of just based myself off of that. This is Naomi Campbell. Naomi. And it's a very, very inexpensive fragrance. The bottle is pretty flimsy, and the bottle is super, super simple. But I prefer a simple bottle over, for example, the Mariah Carey one. That's just like too much. This doesn't take up a lot of space in my collection. It's sleek, and I'm going to read the main accords to you. So the main accords are fruity, sweet, caramel, coffee, floral, citrus, warm, spicy, fresh, tropical, and vanilla. The top notes are guava, raspberry, and bergamot. The middle notes are water lily and rose, and the base notes are caramel, coffee, vanilla, and sandalwood. This sounds so nice. I have just been loving anything with guava in it. I started with that little obsession when I had the Versace Dylan Turquoise fragrance, and I noticed that I really pick up guava in fragrances. So let's give this a try. It's a little alcohol-y when it first opens up, but immediately I pick up the guava and the raspberry and the bergamot. So the bergamot gives it this very sparkling citrus opening. The caramel is starting to kick in, mixed in with that guava. It's a very sweet fragrance, something that you can wear every day, something that you could throw on for the gym or to run errands. You know, you don't want to use up your more expensive fragrances. It has pretty good performance, like as in the way that it opened up. And it's very girly smelling, and I like that I pick up the guava in it. It's really, really nice. It feels like it has a little bit of a tropical vibe to it, fruity citrus vibe to this fragrance. And the more that it dries down, the sweeter it gets with that caramel in there. It's a nice one. It's really nice. I wouldn't say that I would run and purchase this, but if you just want, if you like guava, first of all, if you like tropical sweet fragrances, then this one's a nice one. And then the last two that I'm gonna be talking about was, I also heard Ksenia talk about these, and then I also had a subscriber tell me if I could try these fragrances. So these two are Beyonce fragrances. I never tried any of her fragrances. Penelope just said, wow. I picked up Beyonce Heat, and I picked up Beyonce Heat Wild Orchid. I went with these two because of Ksenia, because the subscriber just told me to try out Beyonce fragrances. I wanted to go with some fragrances that, you know, I would like. You guys, let me tell you, these bottles, I don't like these bottles either. What is this? It looks nice in the video. Wow, like it looks nice, but why? Like, this bottle to spray it is so awkward. Like, you, unless you do it like this, it's just very, very awkward bottle. But the main accords for this fragrance are sweet, fruity, amber, floral, almond, powdery, musky, vanilla, white floral, and nutty. The top notes has peach, orchid, magnolia, and neroli. Middle notes are almond, musk, macaroons, honeysuckle, and the base notes are amber, tonka bean, and sequoia. So it has almond, it has peach, and it just sounds like a really nice, it has tonka bean. Sounds like a nice fragrance. I'm gonna spray it right here. This one is nice as well. I'm getting peach mixed with almond, and I think I'm picking up on either the neroli or the orchid, but it's like a very sweet floral type of scent. I feel like I would have to be careful with this one not to get a headache, because it is a little strong when it comes out. Oh, but it's a nice, it has like this fruity sweetness to it. It has to be the peach, because it's giving like this juicy fruitiness, sweetness to the fragrance, but then the almond makes it creamy at the same time. And the tonka bean, it is just really, really nice. I like it. It is, you get the tonka bean, but then the peach gives it this juicy sweetness. So it's a very nice combination. And the almond is coming through. You guys know that I love almond, so that's a good one. And then the last one is the wild orchid. Same bottle situation, not my favorite. I really don't like how wide these bottles are, because I feel like they're gonna take up so much space in my drawer. I think I'm going to store these somewhere else. This is just unnecessary. And these are 3.4 fluid ounces. That was the only size that I could find, but whatever, it's all right. So the Main accords for this fragrance are coconut, fruity, sweet, floral, electronic, woody, powdery, amber, vanilla, and tropical. Top notes are coconut, nectar, boysenberry, and pomegranate. Middle notes are butterfly, orchid, honeysuckle, and magnolia. I'm sorry, guys. Penelope is watching me like if I'm like a show or something. It's so cute. Almost done. You're being so good. The base notes are amber, musk, and white woods. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray that one right here. Ooh. Oh, that one's really nice, really girly. The coconut is there. It gives it like this very tropical vibe. Tropical, but tropical, fruity, sweet vibe. Oh, that one's really, really nice. And it kind of reminds me of something that I've used from Victoria's Secret. Like a very tropical scent. It is so yummy. It's flirty. It's like something that I think my husband would like because it's fruity, but it's very sweet. That coconut is giving it so much sweetness. I really, really like these two. These are really, really nice. Only thing that I don't like is the bottle. I cannot stand the bottle. But I'm pretty sure that some people do like it. Like someone who doesn't have a big collection and you have this displayed, it's not that bad. It's just that I don't like how much room it takes up. Soup. You know what? This reminds me of like a Starburst candy or something. Like very, very sweet. But not little girl sweet. You know, there's some fragrances where it's just way too juvenile. This one's sweet, but I think that I can still get away with it. That coconut just, yes, I love it. So that is my haul for today. I hope that there wasn't too many distractions in this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's haul. Thank you guys so much for being here with me today. Let's go ahead and let's chat in the comments section because I know that a lot of you probably have a lot of these fragrances and I want to hear your opinion on them. Just remember, I haven't tried out these fragrances in terms of longevity, but I do have my first impressions, so I would love to talk to you guys about them. Please give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I will see you guys in the next video.